Oh, when I tell you that what the elders say when you're younger is true, oh, it's true. Oh, you will learn. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, and join the lovely nation. Let's get started. This video is very, very near and dear to my heart because we've always heard as kids, our parents say, oh, just keep living. Did your mom or dad ever say that to you? Like, baby, child, just keep living. And I would, as a child, say, oh, they don't know what they're talking about, or I got nothing but time, or they just don't want me to do X, Y, and Z. But no, they were absolutely right. Just keep living. I promise that everything you heard the elders say, meaning grandmas, mom and dad, aunts and uncles, just a relative or older neighbor, it is real and it comes true. And some of those lessons they tried to teach you as a kid, you learn them on your way to adulthood. So we're going to get started with the 5 things that Leah has learned with age. The first thing that I have learned with age is that time waits for no one. When an opportunity presents itself, do not push that opportunity away. No, don't do it. When you have time to fulfill things that maybe you wouldn't have because you feel that you have your whole life ahead of you and you can do what you want. Please know that before you know it, your 20s will now be your 30s. Your 30s will be your 40s, and your 40s could more than likely be your 50s. And that tomorrow isn't promised to any of us. So if you have an opportunity, please take advantage of it because I promise you, some of the things that you missed out on as when you were in your young days, you will in your late 30s, early 40s, late 50s, early 60s look back and say, I wish I would have did that. I wish I would have took that opportunity. I wish I would have. And you don't want to live by the woulda, coulda, shouldas. So that was one of the first things that really came to mind when I was sitting down writing my list of 5 things that, really, 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 really I've thought about and learned from over the years. And so what I do now is I take advantage of every second, every moment of the day. Every opportunity that presents itself, I try to move forward with it. I try to give every moment of the day my best, 100% of me all day. And you know what? It has paid off so far. Once I got into that mindset that the elders knew what they were talking about, they did. They did. They weren't just talking because they didn't know. They were forewarning us that time will slip by. After 21, you'd be like, what happened to 22, 23, 24, 25, 26? It just goes away. And before you know it, you have memories. And so you want your memories really, y'all, outside of all the playing, you want your memories to be full of things that you accomplished. And I'm proud of all the things I've accomplished. But if you can learn it now, or even if you are currently in that state of learning that you need to go ahead and do some stuff, go ahead and take advantage of this moment right now and any moment moving forward. So the next thing on my list is, and I have it written down right here, to get out of your own head. Let me say that again. Did you hear me? I heard myself. Get out of your own head. We are our biggest critics. We criticize and critique ourselves more than anybody. I'll tell you about YouTube. 12 years ago, I wanted to get on YouTube. I was like, I want to do YouTube. And in my head, I was like, you're not going to put all that out there for the world to see. People are going to judge you, girl. And so I became one of my biggest critics. And then everything that I did do, like I would record videos on my phone and say, I'm going to just post it and see what happened. I never did because I stood in my own way. Think about something in your life where you're standing in your own way And if you really think about it, nobody really would care, or it wouldn't benefit or harm anybody else but you. And you stopped yourself from accomplishing something that you really wanted to do because of your own mindset. So, as you age, you start to think to yourself, I'm going to do what I want to do. And you get out of your own head, and you will see that once you get out of your own head, you can accomplish anything you want to accomplish. Seriously. So first, time waits for no one, and second, get out of your own head. Stop being the biggest critic. It's okay to have positive critiques, but stop doubting yourself. Now, my next one plays into why you get in your own head. So, my number 3 is don't let others place their insecurities onto you. So, now I can really talk about why I was in my own head. Because when I would tell people that I wanted to do theater arts, or I wanted to sing, or I wanted to, go try out for a play, a local play here in Texas, I would have people like, oh, girl, you can't do that. Not with your career. Oh, people are going to think less of you. Oh, no, don't do that. You don't want people all in your business, in your home. Oh, it's dangerous out there. Oh, the internet can be an awful place. All of those things can be absolutely true. But that's your problem, not mine. And if you feel that the internet will be mean to you, that's you. But that's not how I feel the internet will accept me. And so until I stop letting other people pour their insecurities into me, I kept myself in my own head. I stayed doubting myself when it came to things that I really wanted to do that could be looked upon as, oh, why is she doing that? Or frowned upon by other people. And I said to myself, in this late age that I am, I can care less. If you don't like it, don't watch it. If you're afraid of what the internet gonna say about you, don't get on it. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I think is best for Leah. And that's what I've done. So guess what? You're on this platform with me. This is one of the things I've always wanted to do, but I stayed in my own head and I let other people's insecurities get into my head. So if you are a person watching this video right now and you want to start a YouTube channel, be my guest, do so. I just started and every one of my shorts have gotten over 600 views, well, 500 to 600 views. For me, starting about a week and a half ago, come on now. I think that's good. I don't know 5,000 to 6,000 people that has watched my videos. I don't know. But hi, we'll get to know each other in the comments. And so don't let people's self-doubt of themselves pour into you doubting yourself. No, that's their problem. It has nothing to do with you. And so don't take their insecurities. So the next one is to always pour into yourself. As I have aged, I have done a lot of stuff in my life. I've graduated from college multiple times. I have taken care of other people's children. I have, what else? I have been with friends and families. I have cried with friends and family. I have done a lot of things. But sometimes I forgot to pour into myself. So I was constantly pouring into other people and I forgot about me. I lost myself, y'all. And if you are watching this video and you've experienced pouring into everybody else but yourself, and everybody else's cup is overflooding with love, with patience, with compassion, with empathy, with sympathy, with spending, even money. You buy for everybody but yourself. And so I, at this big age that I am, have learned to love on me, pour into me. And so when I start buying my stuff and taking myself places, yes, I have a husband, amazing husband that does all of those things. But it's still important that you do those things for you. Because guess who's going to love you first? You are going to love you first. say that again. You are going to love you first. And as wives, as parents, as neighbors, as sisters, as children, we sometimes tend to pour into other people more than ourselves and give the last of ourselves to everybody else. So I'm telling you today, make a vow to yourself to pour into you. You. Pour into yourself. And last but not least, please remember that God's timing is perfect timing. I say all these things to say that I went through some of the stuff that I went through in life, meaning doubts, not being able to complete certain things, or wondering when is it going to be my turn? When will I have the courage to do X, Y, and Z? And I had to also realize that as I was developing, he was allowing me to go through all of those things, allowing people's insecurities to pour into my life, allowing me to self-doubt so that when I came to you, I was whole. And so think about anything you're going through in your life. It may not be the perfect time right now because you have some lessons to learn. You have to go through some things to learn these 5 things as you age. And it's okay to go through all of those different stages of life. But know that when it's your time, nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, can take it away from you. His timing is perfect timing. So y'all, I appreciate you watching this video. If you watched it all the way through, please comment in the comment section and say, I did it. Then I'll know that you watched the video to the very end. I appreciate all of y'all. I started this journey just a couple of weeks ago, and I'm here to stay. Welcome to the lovely nation. Bye, loves.